It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video for Season 9 of The Walking Dead. This is going to be my episode predictions for Season 9 episode 15 called The Calm Before. Now this is going to be a huge episode. It's going to be insane. I know there's been spoilers going around and I'm trying to avoid it. I've been lucky up to this point, but this is going to be a pretty big episode and it seems like it's going to be a roller coaster ride. Now, what are my predictions? Before we get started, the way we do our predictions on this channel is we look at the synopsis, how we can use that to make the prediction, but also we use the pictures that's been officially released, the sneak peeks for the episode, and obviously the main trailer as well. So with that said, let's jump right into this. Starting with the synopsis or the summary. The summary reads, "The fair at the kingdom is underway, with all 4 communities coming together in celebration for the first time in years. While some pacts are renewed, other deals will come at a much steeper price." So the fair is underway at the kingdom. We know that from all of the pictures that have been released and also the main trailer. And based on that main trailer that we have, we know everyone's going to be there, or most people that we know from the different communities are going to be there. Like the synopsis says, people are going to come from 4 communities: Alexandria, Kingdom, Hilltop, and Oceanside. This episode is going to be the first time we're going to see Oceanside after the time jump, the 6-year time jump. And also as part of the trailer, and based on what we know, we do know that what's most likely going to happen is that King Ezekiel is going to bring the charter that they had, and he's going to basically have all communities, or the main leaders of all communities, signing it as a way to officially renew their pact. And that goes back to what the synopsis reads, which is while some pacts are renewed. So that's how that kind of goes together. Then the last part of the synopsis, other deals will come at a much steeper price. I think this is definitely related to the Whispers. So other deals, the word deals is a key word here, because if you pay attention in the main trailer, we have Beta saying, "No one else had to die, that deal is over," or something along those lines. So the deal that they're talking about in the trailer is probably the same deal that they're referencing in the synopsis. And obviously by the looks of it, by what the synopsis says, there will be a price that has to be paid. You know, it's not going to be easy. This time, the Whispers and Alpha are not just going to let it be. There's going to be bloodshed. And based on what we know from the comics, it's going to be huge. Now, in terms of the synopsis, that's basically it. But what are my predictions overall? I think this episode is most likely going to be split into 3 different sections. One section is going to be everyone gathering at the kingdom, you know, people from the different communities getting to the kingdom, and the whole them renewing their pact thing, which is signing the charter and all of that. And I think a good maybe half of the episode is going to be very happy. It's going to be them at the fair. But I think there's going to be moments during the happy moments that we have, or during the moments where the fair is actually underway, where we slowly notice, or the survivors slowly notice, that something is not right. Maybe some people go missing. Maybe that's the start. Some people go missing. There's a discussion, you know, what's going on? How do we deal with this? And them actually trying to figure out who's missing. And maybe that even bleeds into the story after the fair. Maybe after the fair is done, they go out. A search party goes out trying to find people that are missing, or to see who's missing. And this connects to one of the sneak peeks that we saw, where we had Daryl, Yumiko, Michonne, and Carol, and some other survivors, plus the highwaymen, finding a camp that's been abandoned, and it looks like it's been hit by the Whispers. And then what we have is Carol, Michonne, Daryl, and Yumiko, most likely. They split from the others. The others go back to see who exactly is missing and what's going on. While Yumiko, Daryl, Michonne, and Carol try to track down the people that have been kidnapped and that are missing. And obviously, the Whisperers most likely did that. And what we're probably going to get at that point is that group that I just talked about. They're going to be surrounded by Whisperers. They're going to be confronted by Alpha and Beta, and they have to deal with that. So we have Alpha and Beta and the other Whisperers basically surrounding Daryl, Carol, Michonne, and Yumiko. What's most likely gonna happen after that is a remix version of the comic material. Now, before I get into that, there's a part in the trailer where we have Alpha ordering Daryl to move somewhere or to walk away or something. And then Daryl turns around and looks at Carol. What's most likely going to happen at that point is Alpha is going to show Daryl what she has at her disposal. She's going to show him her army in a way. And Alpha definitely did something like this, exactly like this, but she showed Rick in the comics instead of Daryl. Because obviously Rick is alive in the comics. But I think that's going to be what's probably going to happen after. But I think the Whispers are just going to let the group go. But there's a catch, because I think they're not going to tell them what they did, which is the massacre, which I'm not going to get into too much here. But I think when the group, Daryl, Carol, Michonne, and Yumiko, are heading back to their communities to warn the others and to kind of understand what they need to do, then the bombshell hits them. They go in the middle of the field and they see the lineup. I'm not going to get into that, but that's probably going to be the cliffhanger of the episode. That's going to be the ending. Will we actually get a reveal about who's going to die? I don't think so. I think we might get glimpses of it. We might get certain hints, but I don't think that'll come until the finale. I think that reveal will come in the finale. Early in the finale, of course. But that's basically my predictions about what I think we're going to see in this very next episode. But I am definitely very, very interested to know everyone's thoughts about this. What do you think will happen in this episode? What are your predictions? That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.